Liverpool against our former club Lazio. It's going to be a reacquaintance with a lot of our players, but this is going to prove to us, was it right to step up to Liverpool, or did Lazio have the potential the whole time? It's the Super Swan Derby in today's episode. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to Club 6, Episode 3 of the FM20 Campus to Champions. We are top of the league, my friends. We are 2 points clear of Chelsea, 2 points clear of Arsenal, and a further 5 points clear of Manchester City, who we will be playing today in the league game. But first of all, we have a bit of a renewed relationship with a team in Italy called Lazio. But I'll show you the schedule since you last left us, and it's been alright. It's been alright actually. Yeah, we beat Fulham 2-0, we beat Newcastle 2-1, so things are going well. We did go out to Italy to play Lazio, and we kind of destroyed them. And the only way I can kind of explain it is almost like putting Old Yeller out for pasture. I felt as if, I was seeing all these players that I was familiar with and we were just destroying them, and I felt bad, but it just had to be done. So we did beat them 5-1 when we went out to Italy, which, coming to Anfield, hopefully we can finish the job there. We beat West Brom 3-0 in the league as well, and we got knocked out of the EFL Cup by Watford on penalties. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not that fussed about the EFL Cup. I did put out a lot of under-23s in that squad as well, but it was just the fact that they scored a 90th minute equaliser and then won on penalties. That's what got me mad, so I was really angry about that. Like I say, if we'd have lost like 3-0, I'd be like, it is what it is. But it's just the fact that we lost on penalties after that 90th minute equaliser. Didn't sit well with me, but we did bounce back against Wolves. We beat Wolves 3-0. Jadon Sancho, Pedro and Sergio Gomez, because we do have two Gomezes, getting the goals there. So what that leaves as far as Champions League group, Real Madrid still top on 9 points. We're on 6 points. I think if we do beat Lazio, we should be through to the knockout rounds. We'll be on 9 points. They'll be on 1. Utrecht will be on the maximum of 4 if they beat Real Madrid, which I doubt will happen. So I think a win today, and my mental maths work out, we should be through to the round of 16. So this is the lineup for that game. We've got Alisson in goal, Lopez, Badini, Peyo and Trent, who I'd say is our first choice defence. Murat and Gomez in the middle, because we do still have Turkas, who was injured. I think he picked up an injury after the last game, but he hasn't been fit since the last time we played on camera. But he's getting his way back. He should be back, hopefully, for the Man City game. Prince Chidi on the left-hand side, who, again, as our best player, he's not been playing very well at all. He really hasn't hit the form I've expected of him. 6.7, 6.7, 6.4 in his last game. So I'm really hoping for a performance, because when I've played Ertz, who's been his backup, Ertz has played better at left wing. So Prince Chidi, 27 years old, if you're still not performing, I will sell you. I've got no problems selling you. Damiano and Appleyard are the other attacking positions, and Krasniqi is starting to come back to fitness. He did play in the Carabao Cup, and he did grab a goal, but Pedro's going to lead the line for us today, and we can always bring Krasniqi off the bench. I'm hoping Krasniqi is going to be fully fit for the Man City game, but fingers crossed we can get the job done against our former club, because if you remember, Lazio were our last club. We left Lazio to come to Liverpool, and there's a lot of familiar names in that side. Poazek, Pellegrini, Zagadou, Juninho, Andres, Requena, the side Caiello, who we signed before we left. Strauss on the left. Manny, I don't think Manny's one of our players. Granelli playing behind Thomas. So a lot of players we are very familiar with. But I'm going to tell the team, pick up where you left off last time out. And it is the game we've all been looking forward to. It is Liverpool against our former club Lazio. It's going to be a reacquaintance with a lot of our players. But this is going to prove to us, was it right to step up to Liverpool? or did Lazio have the potential the whole time? It's the Super Swan Derby in today's episode. As we carry on the first highlight of this game, the intro's done. We've recorded the intro, but can we get an early goal as Lopez from left back finds Gomez in the middle? Trent looking on the right-hand side, going to try and get a cross in, beats Strauss. Trent, can he cross it? He does. Prince Chitty's there, and Promise Chitty. Well, his name's Promise Chitty, but I've been calling him Prince Chitty this whole time, which I think that means now we have to name him Prince Chitty. It has to be him now. That is your new name. Prince Chitty grabbing the goal, and I was slagging him off at the start, but he's turned round to me and gone, I am the best player in the world. Come at me. But Trent does cross it in. Chitty gets the far post. 1-0 to Liverpool. Coming up to half-time, still 1-0 to Liverpool. I think Lazio have played better at Anfield than they did at the Stadio Olimpico. But they have got the ball as Juninho tries to play it forward, as Wilfried Thomas, the man we signed to grab goals for Lazio, as Manny gets in the box. Manny dribbles past everyone, but he can't dribble past Alisson in goal, as that will go out for a corner. And Lazio now trying to grab this goal before half-time, as Zagadou heads it over the bar. Should take us into half-time. And I would like us to get a few more goals just to show our domination here. I'm going to say don't get complacent. And as far as tactics go, how are we looking? Gomez is a bit tired in the middle, but I'm going to go a little bit more direct, focus play through the middle, try and get some more goals in the second half, as we can try and pile on the misery for Lazio. On the hour mark, and it's going to be Lazio from this free kick. Strauss lines it up, takes the shot, and it's gone over the bar. And I am going to make my first change of the game. I am going to bring Krasniqi off the bench for Joe Pedro, because Krasniqi, he is first choice, but Pedro's done well since he's been the backup. So Pedro, I almost sold, has scored a lot of goals, but Krasniqi comes back from injury. Can he grab a goal against our former team? 79 minutes, very quiet second half. So I'm going to bring Appleyard off. He's on a 6.4. Jane Sancho can come on for him. Anybody else? Gomez I could bring off as he is tired. So we'll bring Biasoli on for him. So 2 changes made, still 1-0 up. We have dominated this game. 89 minutes, we got about 4 minutes of injury time to go, and Prince Chitty has just scored goal number 2. He's proven me now to say, well, you know, this is why I'm the best player at the club. Fair enough, Prince Chitty, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. He scored 2 headers. So Chitty gets the goal to make it 2-0 Liverpool. That will give us the win against Lazio, and it is a shame really, because you know, a lot of these players we were very fond of when we were at Lazio. So to see us, you know, we beat them 5-1 away from home. We're 2-0 up here at home at Anfield. Krasniqi almost made it 3. And this is the gulfing class between Lazio and Liverpool. And we do get the win, which, if my maths work out right, should put us into the first knockout round. So I'm going to tell the team, well done, they got the win in the end. Real Madrid scraped past Utrecht, which is quite surprising. So, yeah, there we go. Liverpool qualify for the first knockout round. We get some money. Badini gets a win over his former team, just like the manager does. Fair play, Prince Chitty. You did well, my friend. Have we look at the competitions? There it is. We are through to the first knockout round. It'll be us and Real Madrid. So the next game against Real Madrid will be sort of the decider. But I think it goes on head-to-head. So we'd have to beat Real Madrid 3-0 if we'd have any chance of topping the group. So I very much think we are going to finish second in our Champions League group. But we've cleared the first hurdle and we are through to the round of 16. So we're going to focus back on the league here, and we will be playing 4th place Manchester City away from home. Currently 2 points clear, but if Man City win, they'll be right back in this title race. And at the moment, it's between us, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Man City are still in it. United have dropped off the pace a bit, but there's your top form so far. no real surprises really in that top 6. It is the current top 6 best teams, I would say. So, yeah, pretty much the status quo was maintained 10 years into this save. But we'll come back for Man City. Can we go even further ahead of the league? It is half time in the video. Thank you for reaching this far. YouTube advises me that over 2/3 of watchers are not subscribed to the channel. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, go drop a subscription down there and help support the channel. It'll be very much appreciated. And if you're already subscribed, thank you very much as always. So I'll let you carry on with the rest of the video. Hopefully you are enjoying so far. 3 changes for the Man City game after that win against our former club in the Champions League. Turkas is fit enough to make the starting 11. He's going to start in the middle. Jadon Sancho's going to start on the right-hand side as Appleyard didn't have the best of games on the right. And Krasniqi's going to start from the get-go to get a win over our title rivals. So we're not going to mess about. We're going to get straight into this game. And I think a win will put us quite far ahead. I mean, we'll at least be 2 points clear of the Premier League challengers. But a loss, and it will let everybody else back into the fray. And it'll be a proper title challenge. So we're going to tell the team, we're going to give them a bit of an assertive team talk here. Go out there, carry on where you finished the last match. We'll tell Krasniqi, go out there, make the difference. And it is first against fourth in the Premier League as Liverpool take on Man City at the Etihad Stadium. Can we put our rivals down away from home? Or are they going to come back and show us why they should also be in this title race? As Man City get the early attack here, but we win the ball back. As we got Prince Chidi on the left, loses the ball, but Murat will pick it up. Plays it into the middle for Jadon Sancho. Man City got a lot of players back here, but Prince Chidi's through. But it's a save from the goalkeeper, and that is an early highlight for Liverpool. But we do get the corner. Sancho puts it in, but it's cleared away for another corner. 15 minutes in. Very quiet, no shots. Liverpool have only had the one that was at the start of the game. And we're losing the possession battle, so we are balanced at the moment. I haven't gone positive or cautious. I just kind of want to see how this game plays out. As David plays it back to McDonald for Man City. Creeping into our half here. Nobody's challenging. As Nolu gets it to the byline. He keeps on running. But he hits the side netting. Still 0-0. Coming up to half time. A very quiet first half here. Both sides are kind of cancelling each other out here. Very equal on the stats as well. Both had, well, they've had 4, we've had 3. We've had more shots on target. Very even possession. So I'm going to try and give them a bit of an assertive, this is a great opportunity to show the pundits. I don't know why we care so much about the pundits, to be honest with you. But Krasniqi's on 6.4. He's not performing well today. Damiano's on a 6.5. So I will bring Marias on for Hugh. But we'll give Krasniqi another 10-15 minutes. We'll go a little bit more direct. Just to sort of maybe give him a chance, really. We'll pull the defensive line a bit further back just to give us a bit more room to work with. But we do get an early corner for 46 minutes. Couldn't get my words out. Cleared away as far as Nolu's on the counter here for Man City. Keeps on running. Keeps on running. He keeps on running. And it doesn't amount to anything. Still 0-0. Free kick from Sancho, 52 minutes. Marias with a header. But it is Badini gets the goal. Not quite sure how he's claiming this one, but Marias looked like he got the header. But let's look at this together as Badini gets this goal. So Sancho crosses in. Badini is right next to him, to be fair. So maybe it was Badini. But either way, we're 1-0 up. As we go into another highlight from Man City. As Richard Dunn, it's not Richard Dunn, it's probably his son at this point, plays it back to McDonald. And Man City are now going to be looking for revenge after that goal just conceded. Paulo Cesar to Camavinga. Long ball to Nolu, who's been very involved in this game. Beats the slide. And they've got an immediate equaliser. Marcus Jefferson gets the goal. Bit of a tap in. He saved the first shot, Alisson did. But he couldn't do anything about the man waiting for that second shot. Nolu again involved. He's been very busy all game. Alisson makes the save. It goes straight to Marcus Jefferson. Couldn't do much about it, and we're immediately pulled back to 1-1. 61 minutes, Krasniq's on 6.3. He's not doing the business. João Pedro can come on for him. Turkas is also on at 6.4, but I'm going to give him another sort of 5-10 minutes to see what he can do. But half an hour, and it is very much 50-50. 65 minutes. We start with a throw-in as Lopez from left-back puts in the box, tries to find Sancho, but he doesn't find him, and Man City now can have a chance to counter-attack here. As they're playing it short, I think they're waiting for this long ball as Healy comes into our area. Murat with a tackle and Jadon Sancho on the counter. He's got the pace, he's got the dribbling, gets his way into the box, crosses it for Pedro, takes the shot. It is 2-1 to Liverpool as João Pedro from the bench gets the second goal. And I think he must have missed the first shot because I think the Man City defender missed his interception and gave him the opening that he needed. As Sancho crosses it in here, let's have a look. Oh yeah, Rafinha passes it straight to João Pedro, and we are now 2-1 up at the Etihad. 77 minutes, last chance to make a sub, and we're going to bring off Turkas, and we'll bring on Biasoli on for him. Do they do better the other way round? I think so. I think they do better the other way round. So we're going to go back to balanced. We're going to try and hold off Man City for another 15 minutes. Coming up to full time, 6 minutes of injury time. But are we going to hang on for all 3 points? I think we are. And we do get the win at the Etihad. A very good performance from the boys. Well done. That was very much a 50-50 game. If I was the Man City manager, I'd be pretty disappointed that we lost out on that one. But fortunate to beat Man City. Jadon Sancho got 2 assists in that game. I'm going to say your passing was a joy to behold. Liverpool enjoying life under Super Swan. It's alright guys, what I'm here to do. I'm here to win trophies and ultimately win the Champions League as we do win our 5th game in a row. And we look at the competitions, we are now a good 5 points clear of Chelsea and Arsenal, but we do have a game in hand, so that could be pulled right back to 2 points should they win their games in hand. And I think what we'll do is we'll come back towards the end of the year. Oh, there we go. There's your two club games we're playing next time. We got Leeds United and Manchester United. So 2 teams who have rivalries with Liverpool in the past. We're going to be 100% coming back for those 2 games. So yeah, 12 games in. We are where we need to be. Top of the league in the next round of the Champions League. So we'll come back next time for our rival games. It's all going good so far. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus to Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM BST. And tune in next time as we have 2 really big games in the Premier League. Leeds United and of course the famous rivalry Man United as well. Thank you very much for watching.